Today we're going to be talking about how to remove this alternator from a 2007 Ford Mustang. First, you want to unhook the battery so there's no power going to it. On one of the bolts, you're going to need a 5/8 deep socket for that guy right there. For the other two bolts down here and up there, you're going to need a 1/2 inch deep ratchet socket. And you have to undo this power line that's right here. Got that unhooked right there. Now we're just going to pull the rest of this out. Alternator is only in there by the belt, so let me show you how to get that out. There is a tensioner right here. You have to put your socket on that, release that, which releases this belt, which allows you to put the new one on. You see that square hole? That's where your ratchet goes into to loosen. Alternator is out, disconnected. Installing the new alternator. We'll put these bolts back in. Of course, we got to tighten this bad boy up right there, and then put bolts in here and in there. Once again, we're using a 1/2 inch socket drive. And take pressure off of the belt. That's the tensioner. You bring that tensioner up, and you can put the belt right on that. It's best to screw it on with your hands until it kind of gets tougher, and then take that and tighten her down. And this bolt, do the same thing with it. Until it's all the way tightened. You really wanted to have it tightened. If you don't have it tightened good, it's not going to work right. Alright. Let's tighten this guy down right here. Finger tighten here, rest of the way down. Alright. Now you can tighten there. All three bolts are tightened. Now it's just putting a belt on her. The belt's on. There's the new alternator. Everything's tightened down. So when you go to put this in the tensioner, you got to put it in there with that square. There's a square hole, which I'll show you here in a second. You see that square hole? That's where your ratchet goes into to loosen and take pressure off of the belt. That's the tensioner. You bring that tensioner up, and you can put the belt right on that. Always make sure this bolt is connected. That's your power wire to your alternator. I like to use this tool to connect it, as to it's much better so you don't over tighten it. One more good turn. Oh, let's do one more. There we go. Now she's snug. Then of course we'll take this power, put that power back to that. And once you put the power on there, you just simply tighten the power down and start your car and see how she goes. She's working. She's definitely working. Definitely working. Everything's working just fine. Well guys, it looks like I fixed the Mustang. Alternator was the root of the problem. No battery lights. And she still sounds pretty good. Mustang's fixed. She's back on the road. Now we can go do shows and have some fun, guys. Do some burnouts and stuff. Let me break this new part in for a little while, and then we're gonna have some fun.